Guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on our test account and we are looking at Mulan. So she is up, guys. I'm going to run through the guild trials with her. Overall, seems like she's going to be pretty solid, and I'm thinking within some formations, she has some pretty solid crowd control, has some decent survivability. Overall, want to run her in through some level deficiencies, because one of the things that we're realizing, guys, is when you start getting into the level deficiencies, or when you start getting into some of the changes within campaign formations. Now, we know a majority of the meta formations are kind of pretty much set, even running through current levels, even looking at further levels. When you start getting into those higher level deficiencies, it can really make a big difference. But a lot of the heroes that we're seeing built right now are being either one for PvP, or one being utilized in the Curse Realm and the Twisted Realm, or three kind of in both aspects. Not really seeing, again, a lot of changes to our meta formations within the campaign, but again, Cursed Realm with buffs, with crowd controls, with things of that nature, she is absolutely going to make a difference within some of these formations, and I wholeheartedly feel that we are going to see. So at 360, guys, that is where we actually start. So I'm going to run this up to, let's say, 460. So we're looking at 100 level deficiency. Then I'm going to go probably let's go another 5. So 150. Guys, again, when you start getting into the higher level deficiencies, makes a big difference. When you look at a pretty much a decent level deficiency within campaign formations, probably around 200 levels is where you start getting into a lot of retries. There's actually a kind of a break point of where you're getting into too far in the retries, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just run through the formations they have set here, see exactly kind of what it looks like, how she looks, how she's performing. So of course she comes right in off the bat, guys, riding the horse. So crowd control right off the bat. She has the knockback. Boom, runs through the first time, which again, one thing that I did notice is when she comes through the first time, you're going to have to make sure that your heroes have enough survivability. So what I mean by that is, look at that, guys, 118, 166 million is when she goes through the formation, kind of like what Estrilda does. The enemy starts targeting other enemies. So you're going to have some form of crowd control. You're going to have some form of survivability to actually nullify keeping your team alive, essentially. So here, I believe Halos is going to buff her right off the bat, guys, which of course, a big buff here. I can see her absolutely being run with Albedo because of the buffs and everything. And even there, guys, she just literally ran through all of these heroes in the back. She got 2 buffs in there, guys. Look at that, almost 100 million damage. Wow, that is pretty good. Again, I know not huge within the formations that we're running, but again, I can see her with some Celestials. I can see her in a couple different formations, doing incredibly well. I want to run her with like the 5 pull. I want to see kind of if the viability is going to be there. And again, I'm kind of thinking more of the meta formations. So we're going to need, let's say, we're going to need Skarath in here. I think he might be somewhere else, which we'll just pull him out. I'm also thinking, I wonder a hero like Sophia, guys. I'm wondering a build like this, if we could actually have some viability. Again, I don't know why it just doesn't move the hero. Again, having a little bit of viability to stacking the heroes up. Look at the stack. Runs through the first time, runs through the second time, comes through crowd control as the third time. Wow. That is pretty cool. I'm thinking even in a formation like that, guys, if we could get some more crowd control out of there with an awakened hero, I think she's going to be absolutely broken with formations. But if we can get some more buffs up on her, or get some crowd control, because again, guys, she starts right off the bat literally knocking these heroes around. Which is awesome. So there, right here should be the ride through, but of course, it seems with an awakened hero, guys, this is going to be pretty broken. So definitely not a Yukio. And look at that. She didn't even get to the point of being able to ult, as the awakened version of Thane just absolutely crushes it. But like I was saying earlier, Salakai in this formation, the awakened version of Brutus, again, the crowd control aspect that we could have in here, even the haste, Nimisu is going to give a haste buff right there. Boom, comes right in, knocks up Cirrus, knocks Cirrus back towards the allied side. There's the first ride through, the second ride through, third ride through, of course, a stun. Yeah, guys, she's going to be used. Such a cool ability with the ride throughs. Look at that, guys. That's what I was kind of thinking. It seems like the damage in here, definitely pretty solid. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see again, level deficiencies. I want to try running Kanisa and Rook. Guys, Kanisa and Rook, I have Kanisa and Rook on the YouTube account, just at Mythic, and Kanisa and Rook survives at a very high level deficiency, still incredibly well. And there's the ride through, there's the first one, there comes the second one. And this is what I was talking about with the survivability aspect. Guys, everyone is grouped up in this formation. And again, Kanisa and Rook, guys, pretty solid, strong tank. Same with Vithiel. Look at the chains, guys. Slow burn in there. That's incredible. Literally just have all the ads stacked, all the ads chained. Yeah, 1.02 billion damage, which is funny. That is very funny to see. And again, guys, 200 level deficiency. This is pretty high. I run about a 200 level deficiency, but again, there's the knockback. Boom, the crowd control aspect that she gets. So there's the second buff. There's the run through. And of course, some shielding aspect. First run through, second run through. And then hops off the horse with the crowd control aspect. Comes back with the flying kicks. It seems like putting some buffs on her, guys, are going to work incredibly well when it comes to the damage factor. $122 right there. And again, when you start getting to the higher level deficiencies, guys, it, again, a little bit more crowd control. Crowd control really wins in AFK Arena. This comp, we're kind of running her as the primary damage dealer, which of course the twins go down pretty early, even Mishka providing some solid crowd control. But I wanted to see what we could do. I know this runs static battles. If you guys are unfamiliar with the guild mode, so it'll be the exact same output, exact same formation. Short of running it on manual, might change it up a little bit. Let's see if we can get, because I'm wondering about her running front line. Now this one worked really well last time, so the 5 pull, and look at that, guys, she crowd controls everybody within that formation. That could definitely be some viability in there. Again, because of the 5 pull, if we could get, I think a little more, probably a little more crowd control in here, or even a little more survivability. I wonder, I'm trying to think like a Brutus. As if we ran something like this where Brutus could take that immunity shield. Brutus is still going to be up while she's doing all of her crowd control. 181 million. Guys, she does significant amount of damage. I wonder even there. Let's drop him out. You know what? Let's drop Alna in here. And I love how she comes right out of the gate, guys. I wonder if that'll take care of Flora within that formation, if that's going to be a viability. First run through, second run through, and again, the crowd control aspect. Running a hero like Khazard might also make a difference in here. Just because of the duration to the knockups. I think she's going to be replacing Queen, honestly. That's what I'm kind of feeling from her. Very similar to like a Queen kind of feel. There we go, guys. We got some more crowd control. Boom. She does have a little bit of the Queen get together crowd control type aspect in there. This is it's gonna be cool to see. And I'm thinking boss fights, Curse Realm, Twisted Realm, especially in some combinations with Albedo, will probably do incredibly well because of her build, guys. Again, the crowd control in there. Even I know we have the awakened version of Thane. And of course, the one more time reason I hate Zolrath with a passion. And this time she went down early. Yeah, see, she died really early in that one. Then, of course, guys, the crowd control that we have with Brutus. Again, it seems like she's going to be... I think she's going to be viable. Damage-wise, definitely going to be viable. Again, I can see some with the dimensionals. I can see some with like a crowd control like Kren, just kind of working the heroes back and forth. I think it's going to work. Level deficiency, maybe not as much. Look at that, guys. 130, 132. That is pretty solid numbers. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see. But all right, guys, so that'll do it for our test. Just wanted to do a little short showcase of how she is doing. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.